Trackside Live back at Chicagoland. Reed Sorenson already has multiple wins in the NASCAR Busch Series. Driving for Chip Ganassi, Felix Sabates, closing in on his first Nextel Cup win in a Dodge. Welcome Reed Sorenson to Trackside Live, presented by Wrangler.
I think, please give Larry some. Yeah. Please, he gets a couple packs.
Somebody gets two.
I gave it two of them to him.
Oh, I got three.
He probably needs
Juicy
three.
fruit. Like that.
Oh, what's up?
I'm doing fine. How you doing today?
Good.
How was your day?
It was up and down. Qualifying practice, we weren't very good, and then in qualifying, the car was really good. So we made some changes before qualifying, and they were perfect. I just didn't get enough out of the car.
This is your Cup car qualifying, but this Busch Series schedule, it's a little unique, where you're in here one day, you do all your practicing, and then there'll be Cup practice. There's a USAC race going on right now. You've got to qualify and race just a few hours after qualifying.
Yeah, that's that's the tough part about going back and forth between the two cars, but it's just all part of it. And this weekend is not as bad because we're not in the car tomorrow, so it's not as bad.
Now, when you say that, and Reed, understand where I'm coming from with this. I mean, the experience level that you have as far as the different types of cars you've been in. I mean, is this year another one of those years where it is confusing? COT, this car, Busch car, different, packages when you go to places like Daytona between the two cars. I mean, all these things right here. Does that really, like challenge you as well as confuse you from time to time?
It's challenging. You just got to stay on top of it. And it helps when you're running good. It makes it a lot easier. I think that's the main thing. And when your Busch car is good, it's easier to go over to your Cup car and run better. And they just kind of feed off each other.
Thank you for the juicy fruit, man. I'm telling you, I was getting kind of dry.
We thank him for giving you the juicy fruit.
By the way, don't you go there. I owe you one anyway.
I'm sorry.
You might need to talk to this guy. He out-qualified you, too.
He always out-qualified me. Hey, you were talking about experience and things like that. With bringing Juan Pablo this year to Ganassi Racing, with all the background he has, have you guys been able, you and Strimmy, sit down and talk to him and kind of feed off of him, the attitude and stuff that he's brought to Ganassi Racing?
I mean, he's brought a lot. Obviously with his background, he has a ton of experience in all different divisions, and he brings a level of confidence, I guess you could say, in our race team, and Chip has a lot of faith in him and what he says about the cars, and myself, him, and David talk all the time about the cars, and we all pretty much are on the same page as far as what we think we need, so we just got to make sure that when we test and stuff, we accomplish those goals.
Reed, this is actually your third full year with Ganassi Racing. You ran one full year of Busch. How did you actually get hooked up with Ganassi, with Sabates? Because it was happening about the time you were 18, 19 years old, 21 years old now.
It was actually when I was about 17.
17 in 2003.
And,
he was still a senior in high school.
2 words right out of your mouth, and he's scratching the question.
But how did that all come about?
Lauren Ranier, actually, he spots for me now. He was in charge of going out and finding people, and he found David Strimmy, and then he found myself when I was running ASA. And just went up and met with Chip and got everything going, and I was running the Busch car after that.
How do you concentrate in high school just signing a development deal with one of the biggest names in racing?
I didn't really touch that shit. I was worried about racing more than anything.
But you I don't blame him. You really made your mark, running the Bandoleros and that kind of series down around Legend cars. I mean, everything down around the Atlanta Motor Speedway, and then you eventually went and did all the nationals and everything. But that's where everybody really started hearing about you. When you were really young, you were pretty much tearing them up down through there.
Yeah, we were real successful in that, and I ran late models. I didn't run super late models that long. We went into ASA pretty quick just because it was on TV, and those were the best guys out there in our opinion in short track racing. So we went out there and raced against some of the best, and learned a ton from them when I was 16, 17 years old.
Jeff mentioned your success in Legends, and the numbers that I found were 183 starts, 84 wins, but you also ran quarter midgets, and you had 5 successful years. Now get this, finally, in 1997 at age 11, he was crowned the national champion in quarter midgets.
Yeah,
through those early ages.
At age 11, I was collecting baseball cards.
I'd say a lot of people don't realize is how much traveling, people do at those young ages. I mean, we were from, Georgia, traveling all the way to California and Las Vegas, and went to Vancouver, Canada one time, so we were all over the place.
Hey, did you race against Kyle or Kurt Busch? Because they started Legends.
No, I never raced against them.
In
But your parents did that, helped you do that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Very much.
Hey, Larry's whipping those stats on us.
He's doing good.
Guess who was doing television for the Summer Shootout Legends cars when he was racing when he was 11? Me.
Yeah.
I knew who he was.
You didn't have numbers that I had, though.
I don't need the numbers. I was there. I watched the young man.
You sure he didn't steal them off of your notes?
He stole them off. Hey, look, poor Elliot's already scratched off.
I have no more questions, Larry. Used them all.
I'll share some of mine with you.
Trackside Live continues from Chicagoland Speedway. Our show is presented by Wrangler, and in just a little while, the Field of Dreams becomes reality.
Build it and they'll come.